MLB Network has baseball from the Emerald City, T-Mobile Park in Seattle. Today we've got a good matchup in. James Paxton is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mariners. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
4 o'clock.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Lifted the other way to left center. Fraley arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Batting second.
And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Yeah, man, I think everyone should keep an eye on Colton Wong. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Batting third, the left fielder.
In is Christian Yelich. This is in the air to left field. Fraley is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting fourth.
So here is Avisail Garcia, the head-to-head with James Paxton, batting .500, 5 for 10. Seager fields it cleanly, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. So here is J.P. Crawford. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Mariners, the shortstop,
The pitch.
J.P. Crawford.
Lifted in the air out to left field. Yelich is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the right fielder.
So bases are empty with one gone. And up next, the corner outfielder, Mitch Haniger. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And oh, that gets him on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first.
Batting third, the third baseman.
Next, it'll be Kyle Seager. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitch.
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the end of the. So stepping in is Narvaez, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Popped up. Crawford has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So the next to bat will be Eduardo Escobar. Here's the first pitch to him. And it's fouled away. No score here as we play inning number 2. Popped him up. Seager over to his right. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting seven.
Up next, Daniel Vogelback. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Haniger will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in Ty France.
The first baseman.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Kane. He's there and records the first out.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter.
Next will be the designated hitter, Kyle Lewis. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Bottom of the second here with no score. Lifted in the air to center field. Kane is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting six.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Abraham Toro. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 2 out, nobody on. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And it's gone. Solo shot to right center as the Mariners take a 1-0 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. Fouled off. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pitch is popped up. Vogelback is there. And he makes the play to end the inning. But they're off to. And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. So here now is Jackie Bradley. The head-to-head with James Paxton. He's got a batting average of .444. Very weakly on the ground. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole, 0-2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
The next 0-2. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Colton Wong will stand in. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the corner and slicing foul. 0-1 count and the pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Popped him up. Seager has room in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, here is Jared Kelenic as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. On a line, that's a base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice single.
From the belt, kicks and deals. In the air now, out to left. Yelich is under it. 1 out. One gone now in the Mariners' 3rd inning, and that brings up the shortstop J.P. Crawford. From the stretch, here's the pitch. turned on, but it's wide of first and foul.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Looking up is Bradley. Gone! A two-run blast to straightaway right field, and the M's have taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. Kane is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in next, Kyle Seager. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Taken in by Wong. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Mariners. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Willie Adames.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Willie Adames goes down to become the first out here in the 4th. Out in front of it, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a liner. But there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
So after the line out on the fastball, might be a pretty good time to check out the pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Avisail Garcia is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Gone in order are the Brewers. They trail it here 3-0.
Leading up for the Mariners.
Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And here comes the first baseman, Ty France. A swing and a ground ball to 3rd. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Up next for Seattle.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Kyle Lewis. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he fouls this one off. Now here's the pitch. Hit hard up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, ripped a base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Hit sharply on the ground. Wong for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Mariners are down on 4 pitches, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park in Seattle as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
The catcher.
Omar Narvaez is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
and it's fouled away. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out, 1 away. Next to dig in, Eduardo Escobar. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets him going.
Fouled off. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The 0-2 once more. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Hit well again. Down the right field line. And this one's gone. And they're within 1 after back-to-back homers.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder is on the move. Left fielder giving chase. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Now batting.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1. From the stretch. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Colton Wong. Trying here to plate the tying run from second. 0-1 the count. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hit hard on the ground to short. The throw will go to third, and the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. At the plate now, Willie Adames. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the 0-1. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Mariners 3 and the Brewers 2. Now to the plate, Tom Murphy. He popped out in his first trip. Pitch on the way. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
From the stretch. Murphy aboard here at first with nobody out. Hard hit ball to second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Up next is the left fielder.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch, and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times, somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately, not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
The 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. And he fouls this one off. Grounded weakly to the right side. Gonna be a tough play. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with one away now.
The batter, number 3.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford.
J.P.
Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off speed, but stay on the fastball.
And this will go down as a sac fly and an RBI as it's now a 4-2 game. Mitch Haniger the next to bat. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. First offering. Hit to short. Adames scoops it up. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Christian Yelich. No balls and a strike to count.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
And that's through for a hit. The throw into second. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning. So here's Avisail Garcia. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Next, here is Omar Narvaez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you've got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
1-1. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. 1-2 now.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Back up the middle. Crawford fields it cleanly. Over to first, and that retires the side. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and into bat next, the third baseman, Kyle Seager. Skied into straightaway right. Bradley is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The first baseman.
So here now is Ty France. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First offering on its way. A chance here for the second baseman, Wong. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
In now the Mariners DH, Kyle Lewis. A hit in 2 tries so far. First offering. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Adames brings it in. And a low throw as this hops right over his shoulder.
Boy, D-Roll, this looked like one of those easy 1, 2, 3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
High and deep to center field. Kane going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 7th inning ready to roll, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Eduardo Escobar.
And that home run he hit his last time up, he isn't going to forget about anytime soon. He absolutely destroyed a fastball. In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
And he's way off balance with the swing there.
If he's going to dial up 2-0 changeups and have a good feel for it, this offense is going to have trouble breaking through against this guy.
And another foul ball. Here now the 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Hit down the third baseline. Seager has it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Next to hit, Daniel Vogelback. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
The windup and the 0-1. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, and able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
To right field. Coming in is Haniger. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. And now in the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Kelnick finds some space out there for the catch to retire. Daniel Norris gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th. Last half of the 7th here, and next to hit is the catcher, Tom Murphy. He's set. Here it comes. Drilled to the left side. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Digging in now for the Mariners, Jared Kelnick. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive. I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
Shot down the line. It's a fair ball. He's around first, heading for 2. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
And that one yanked just foul. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And it's fouled away. Pulled toward right center field. Kane is under it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from second to third. J.P. Crawford will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1. The head-to-head numbers with Daniel Norris. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. And it's quickly 0-2.
That was an excellent pitch right there. After going soft away, he pounds hard in, and that's a nice pitch.
Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Colton Wong is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Line to shortstop, and there's one away. Digging in now for the Brewers, Willie Adames. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Fraley is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly. Brad Boxberger is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Into the box, Mitch Haniger. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Vogelback is under it. 1 out.
Up next for Seattle.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager.
Kyle Seager.
First pitch of the AB now. Base hit into right center. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will, and Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. At the plate, Ty France. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he's out on a strong throw. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Hey, I love to be aggressive on the base pass, certainly when you're watching the play. That runner saw that baseball right in front of him. The whole play transpired right in front of him, and he felt he could get to third base. Then he better get there. Can't be thrown out in that situation.
France stands at second with 2 gone. Fouled off.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Another one sent foul. The next 0-2. Hit in the air to right field. There to pull it in is Bradley. He does, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for... All set to start the 9th in this one, and digging in is the veteran DH, Avisail Garcia. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
He's just bringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Racing back the center fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. Eduardo Escobar standing in. 0-1 the count. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Grounder down the line at third. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. He doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
4-2 the final score today. The M's took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. James Paxton is the winning pitcher of record. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
For the victorious Seattle Mariners, 4 runs on 10 hits, 1 error.